Yeah, we can make a movie. Do you how you do me? Even though you're mine, I you like a groupie. I just want the guala, born to flex Brianna. I cop new designer, then retire.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. What it is? What's up? Got y'all tripping in the clip. Anyway, welcome back. You guys already seen this hair before. The hair description, the details are in the description. Whoa, guys, I'm a rubbish YouTuber. How do you not put up with me? The hair details are in the description box below. Guys, you already know JUSSWIGS did this hair. The Instagram is below. Nanette, shout out to you, sister. Listen, Nanette is my A1 hairstylist. She's on job. This is a closure. Beauty Forever Hair sent me 24, 22, 20 inches and then a 20-inch closure. And Nanette made this look like a frontal. Like how? Like how? 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 Guys, I said, I'm always burping, I'm rubbish. Like guys, it says, I don't want no questions. All the information is in the description box below, okay? All the information, so check them out. And yeah, this video is gonna be a quick story time, because I feel like a lot of girls, yeah, like I had one girl in my comments, she was like how she'd never been moved to, and she's 17 years old, and things like that. And I just like, that makes me feel really sad. Like, I have a lot of girls talking about like boys don't give them attention, and like they feel ugly. I'm here to tell you guys, don't feel ugly. This video is a little story time on how I got rejected. Yeah, guys, as much as like you don't, I feel like you don't think I'm like the pengest person. Like, you don't gas me up on Snap all the time and you guys think like nothing goes wrong in my life. It's not true. It's not true. Okay, this is a story time of how I got rejected. Like, the first time I got rejected, and this made me never ever want to confront a guy or talk to a guy ever again. Like, literally, you know them guys, yeah, those guys that are like 25 and talk about the rejection they had in year 8. This is what almost happened to me. But now obviously I'm smarter than guys, because you know men are dumb. But yeah, let me talk about the situations. Basically, I was in year 8. I was in year 8, year 9. I was in year 8. I must have been in year 8. I was in year 8, and okay, so there was this new boy that came. He came from Australia, and he was really cute. Like, I really like. Remember, guys, I grew up in a predominantly white school, and at those times, like, the white chocolate was my thing. To be fair, I was still like I said in my last video, I was still dating white chocolate, but now I'm mostly surrounded by black people, so I tend to go for them more. But I would date anything. But yeah, he was Australian. He was really cute. He had like long hair, not long because I don't really like long hair on guys, but it was like a nice length hair, and it was like chestnut brown. It was a bit lighter than that. It was like a light brown. It was a really cute brown, like mousy brown. That's the color, mousy brown. And I really fancied him. To be fair, a lot of people fancied him. I was like, oh my gosh, I fancied this guy so much. Like, what am I gonna do? I told her I'm gonna come up with a different name for her, because me and her, we don't really talk anymore. Let me say Serena. Me and my friend Serena, so obviously she was like my really good friend at the time. Me and my friend Serena, I told her that I fancied her. I'm still friends with Sahara, so it was us like in a trio. It was me, Serena, and Sahara, and they both knew that I fancied him. We were in the same English class, and they both knew. Like, I kept talking about him, but I was shy. Like I said, guys, I was so shy. Like, in secondary school, guys, I was so shy. I couldn't speak to like people that I wasn't already cool with. I couldn't like chat to boys. Like, I wasn't pink at all in secondary school. Like, when I say everyone that I fancied in secondary school basically put me in the friend zone. Everyone like literally just thought I was like a weirdo and unique, or they thought I was one of the boys. Obviously, I grew up with boys, so I'm a bit like boyish at times. I could be boyish. So they were just like, yeah, this, like, she's one of the gang, that's bro. Even till now, all my friends, like I have a lot of male friends, and they're just like, if they can't even see me with guys, because they'll be like, that's so weird, like she's like man them sometimes kind of thing. So cool, yeah, I was kind of boyish. So we're in our English class, And I was just like, oh, like I really fancy him. I used to say, like, me and him used to get along. Like, obviously I can get, like, if I'm sitting next to you, we can banter, we can have some fun, and like, you know, I can tell jokes, like, do you know what I'm saying? So I was getting to know him kind of, and I was just okay with him being my friend, because I was never shooting my shot. I was never gonna tell him I liked him, and I didn't have that confidence in secondary school kind of thing. So yeah, Serena knew, and Serena was like, I'm gonna ask him out for you. I was like, don't do that, because he's gonna say no. But you know when you say that, yeah, and you think in your head, what if he says yes? Like, what if he says yes and he's my boyfriend? Like, oh my gosh, guys, I was 13 years old. Why was I thinking of this? Why did I even think like this was? It's because this is all the influence I had. It's rubbish. But I was like, oh my gosh, what if he's gonna end up being my boyfriend? Blah 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 blah. Cool. So I was like, don't. But I made sure to tell her, don't ask him out for me, because I'm not on it. I'm not on the rejection. I know what I get. Like, if my heart would just fall into my stomach and I wouldn't be able to cope. You get what I'm saying? So I was like, don't do it. I'm not on it. Don't ask him out for me. Cool. So we're in our English class, and Serena's getting too close to, let's say his name is Jackson. She's getting too close to Jackson. I'm like, bruv, she's gonna ask this boy out for me, and after I told her not to, she's gonna do it. And she was like, I promise you I won't, I promise you I won't. Cool. So she's too close to Jackson, she's bantering, laughing, hee hee, ka ka ka, and ka da da da. I'm thinking, bruh, this is weird, like, this is like something's going on. Cool. And then at the end of our English class now, everyone's like, oh, like everyone's in a, you know, like English block is all in the same block, innit? So everyone's come out of the class, and then people are talking, everyone's like, oh. I'm like, what's going on? Like, I didn't get the memo, like, I think, like, what's going on? Serena comes to me and she was like, Jimmy, I kind of asked Jackson out for you, and he was like, oh, he thinks you guys would be just good as friends. What? You did what? You what? Excuse me? When I say my heart was in my derriere, like, it was in my derriere, I was like, why would you do that after I told you not to? And he's rejected me, and the whole school knows, and the whole school probably thinks that I asked Serena to ask Jackson out for me. Listen, I hate being embarrassed. That's one thing I hate, being embarrassed. Like, oh, being embarrassed is like the worst thing for me, because bro, if I could go red, I would be a tomato, literally. Like, I hate being embarrassed. So the whole school knows that I've been rejected by this boy, and I didn't even ask him out, that kind of thing. And if I go to say, oh, I didn't even ask you out, she did it for me, everyone will think I'm bitter. So it was after English class. English was our last class. Usually we have form. I ditched form. I just left school. I was like, I can't go to form. I was too scared. Like, my heart was beating. I thought everyone was just gonna take the piss out of me. My heart was just beating so fast. I feel like I was having anxiety thinking about him. Thinking about it now. My heart was beating so fast. I left school. I was like, I'm not going to form. Forget that. Like, bruv, everyone's gonna be laughing at me. Everyone's gonna be taking the piss. I've been rejected. The guy that I fancy, I can't fancy him no more. I can't look at him the same, because he don't even want me. He friend zoned me. He's like that. He even brother zoned me because he thought I was one of the man them, and then I now want to be his girlfriend. What the hell? So cool. I left. And I'm walking home, and I was thinking, like, rah, like, if I go home, my mom's gonna be like, why are you home so early? Because obviously I missed form, and I can't explain that, oh, I asked the boy out and I got rejected. She'll be like, what? Are you dumb? Do you get what I'm saying? So I went like halfway home, then I went back to school. I was like, okay, I just gotta have courage. Okay, I'm the type of person, yeah, if I get embarrassed, I have to kind of like own it, so then I don't look embarrassed. I don't want people to ever know that I'm embarrassed. That's one of my worst fears, being embarrassed, getting rejected, like one of my worst fears. So yeah, if I'm in that situation, I have to kind of own it, make it look like I'm not embarrassed, like I'm owning it. Cool. So I went back to school, everyone was out there, Jackson was there outside right next to Serena, and Serena was like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to, I thought he was gonna say yes, I thought he liked you, da 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 da. I was like, it's okay, whatever, like, it's alright, like, I forgive you, innit? Because she didn't do it out of spite, she did it out of love. She wanted me to be happy, do you know what I'm saying? But everyone was just like, oh, like, everyone was really supportive. Everyone was like, oh, Jums, it's okay, da 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 da. Especially Sahara. Sahara was always got my back, man, from beginning to end, always has my back. I love that girl. But she was just like, Jums, it's okay. And I was like, yeah, it's alright. And people will forget about it in a week. People forgot about it the next day. I lied, I think it was Friday that she asked him, so it was the weekend. By the time it was Monday, everyone forgot about it. And yeah, my life went on, guys. And this is just to tell you girls, like, if you watch my videos, I don't want you guys to ever just look at me and feel like, oh, I'm like perfect or I look the best. Guys, I have insecurities too, and like I have fears of like being embarrassed, being taken for a mug. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, everyone has their fears, and I feel like girls, don't like let your imperfections be your like build you up kind of thing. Once you know like you have this insecurity, at least you've acknowledged it and no one can ever call you out on it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like in school I have a big forehead. I don't know if it looks like it now because obviously your wig is a bit forward. I have a big forehead. In school, this boy used to call me a bulldozer, but I lived with 2 boys, so getting called a bulldozer was nothing to me because I was like, cool, I have a big forehead. I knew how to cuss back because my brother, listen, there's nothing that my brothers hasn't cussed me that I went outside that was worse. Do you get what I'm saying? Guys, just embrace your imperfections. Everything that you don't like, just learn to accept them. And if you can change it, change it. If you can't, learn to accept them, learn to love them, and honestly, it will be the best thing ever. Like, girls, I don't want you to ever think that life is about boys. You're in school now and you think, oh, boys, like da 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 da. I know attention's really cute, but it's not anything really and truly, guys. It doesn't measure up to anything. Get your education on, learn to love yourself, guys. Once you love yourself, so many guys will come for you anyway. Do you get what I'm saying? Don't go looking for guys. Let the guy find you, all right? Like, let the guy find you and you'll be all right. Like, don't be out there looking for guys. Just learn to love yourself, learn to accept your insecurities, or learn, if you want to change them, change them. I have oh, I don't know if I want to say this. This is a bit, like, I'm insecure about this. I have a pooch, like, on my stomach. Obviously, like, it sticks out a little bit. Like, I'm not the skinniest person, but it's like, what can I do? I can change it if I really wanted to, if I wanted to go to gym. But why am I changing it to fit society standards of beautiful? No. Look, listen, this is how I am. I'm not the skinniest girl. I'm not gonna be skinny. Do you get what I'm saying? And I just gotta accept it, and no one can call me out on it because I know I have it. And yeah, do you get what I'm saying? Girls, I want us to love ourselves and to put ourselves first, because guys are so good at putting themselves first, and I feel like girls, we need to learn that as women. But yeah, that was my story time of getting rejected. It's so silly because at the time I cried. Like, I cried when I got home. Like, I cried and I was so heartbroken. But now I think about it, I was like, bruh, it helped me, to be fair, it helped me face my fears and helped me like show me how I would deal when I'm embarrassed, kind of thing. And I like the fact that I owned it. I owned the situation. I was like, yes, whatever, and I owned it. But yeah, guys, you said you wanted more story times. I'm gonna try and think of some secondary school story times, because I have some stories in secondary school for the most part, but I'm not like, I don't have mad stories. It's just I have like normal stories that everyone goes through. I feel like relatable stories. But yeah, thanks guys for watching this video. Make sure you guys check out the hair info in the description bar below. Make sure you guys like. Guys, I'm giving you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 seconds to like. Comment if you guys have a relatable story as well. Comment in the description bar. Comment in the comment section down below. Tell me if you guys have stories just like it. DM me your stories. I love when I get DMs like saying that you guys can relate. I love it so much. Like, it's so cute. And yeah, make sure you guys subscribe as well. Subscribe. My birthday's soon. Maybe I'd like a little treat. Maybe a little treat. Subscribing, you know. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.
You're my fire, holding tighter. What's mine is hers, vice versa.